Today, honestly, I just felt like hanging out. I, as always, had plans to do other things today for the channel, but then I woke up and went on my morning walk with the dog and was like, no, this is what we're gonna do today. This is what we're gonna do today. So, this is very casual, very real, very low key. Yeah, I just took a shower. I'm rocking my Mac Miller shirt today. And I just want to hang out with you. So here's the deal, sis, is that I used one of these face masks that I did in the holiday stress video and de-stressing video. Holiday stress video. Yeah, and it was actually really cute. So I'd never done, it was true, I wasn't kidding you, I've never done a face mask before. And I did the gingerbread one. So nice. So I figured I could try another one with you today while I do my hair. And then I was really hoping to paint my nails. They're like little mama stubs right now, but I did my cuticles, filed them, shaped them. So yeah, let's dive right in. I think I want to do this nourishing one, the hot cocoa, cozy aroma of minty cocoa. Minty cocoa, I'm telling you, great drag name. Okay, goes perfectly with cozy snow days. Well, maybe you're having a snow day. Rich with antioxidants, vitamin A, and the aromatic benefits of peppermint, this comforting mask helps replenish dry winter skin. Cute. So here it is. We'll see how this video goes today. This video might never see the light of day. But I really hope that it does, because I really want to hang out with you today. Figured we could just chit chat. Alright. So I noticed that the tear part is right there. And maybe I'm just chalking this up to being a noob, but like this stuff, like the juice, like shoots out of here. This is minty cocoa. The gingerbread one had like the faintest hint of gingerbread when you first opened it. This is full on minty cocoa. Oh, okay. So, okay. Gotta. So this is my trusty purple hair clip that we're gonna. This is literally how I put my hair back every day when I do my makeup. All right, we're gonna take this sheet mask out. As you can see, I'm rocking the Au Natural Girls Room vibe today. Bed design courtesy of my dog. My doggy. That's just my baby dog. She is my baby dog. Oh my gosh, how the heck do you open these things? Okay. Oh, it's upside down. That could be it. Okay. Alright, minty cocoa. I'm gonna just like slap this on. So I have nothing on my face. Like I just washed it with a cleanser. Oh my god, this is cold and bizarre. This is going on the internet. Coming on the internet. Maybe this was a bad idea because I look very scary and no one's gonna want to watch this. Oh my god, yo. It's slimy. I literally feel like I'm putting a big stretched out slug on my face. Okay. Here's the tea. Here it is in all her glory. Okay, it says 20 minutes. Right now, it just turned 9:53 a.m. 9:53, 10:03, 10:13, right? Yeah. 53 to 3 is 10. Yeah. Okay. 13. Oh my god. Maybe we'll only do 10 minutes. We'll do 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So, oh, I wanted to tell you that I did. I know I just said that I trimmed my cuticles and stuff like that. But I had gotten this cuticle remover from Dollar Tree, Be Pure. I used it the other day and I used it today. It's exactly what you need. Like, just put, I'm not even kidding, like this much. That much maximum, all you need on each cuticle. So just gonna like dab it on there, and then I get my cuticle pusher. I have a towel on my leg. I'm not just wiping that on my leg. Yeah. So I do that. I think we could do some hair brushing, even though I'm fairly certain that I'm gonna have to rebrush my hair after I do my makeup. This is the wet brush. Sorry, I should have pulled my hair out of it sooner. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm gonna have to do finger taps, fingertip taps, thumbnail, 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 thumbnail. But I like this one. I had never bought a wet brush before, and my mom had told me, she was like, Nikki, you need to buy a wet brush. You need to buy a wet brush. I was like, okay, cool. Do you like? I have my do not disturb on, and I'm getting a scam call. Stop that. Stop the nonsense right now. Anyway, so my mom was like, Nikki, you need to buy a wet brush. I really love them. Oh, also I go through this thing where I repart my hair 700 times, even though no one is going to see it except the internet. Okay. So she'd been saying that for forever. She was like, I pick one up at TJ Maxx, you get them for a good price. She's like, I'm telling you, they're the best. Like, oh no, okay, here we go. And I never really paid much attention to it. One, because like, you know, do you ever take your mom's advice on the first try? No. Should we? Probably. But two, I had purchased, there we go, as good as it's gonna get. As good as it's gonna get, honey. No, we can do better, we can do better. I had purchased from Forever 21 a bunch of like really cute hairbrushes that were on sale. And I was like, no, I have like 4 hairbrushes, I'm not gonna buy more. Oh, well, honey, I'm so glad that I did. I don't know what made me do it. It's probably my mom suggesting it for the 90th time and being right, that I should do it. And I did it. And I'm really glad, because it makes a world of difference. It doesn't rip my hair out. So now when I go to use the Forever 21, oh shoot, I need something to part my hair with. Is it bad? I'm gonna use scissors, but don't worry, I'm gonna be really gentle. Now when I go to use the Forever 21 ones, like I use those brushes for when I travel, it hurts. Like, it literally hurts my head. And I don't know, well, I know I'm a glutton for punishment. Obviously, I'm using scissors to part my hair. But like, how long has that piece of hair been on my mask? So that's the tea on that. Do yourself a favor. Spend like the $8 or whatever at TJ Maxx. Get yourself a wet brush, because my hair is so fine. I asked someone who used to cut my hair. I was like, do you think my hair is like doo-doo? Like, what do you think? Like, am I gonna be bald? And she was like, no. She's like, you have a lot of hair. She said, that's not the problem. She said, it's just that it's so fine. Like, this is literally it. Like, that's half my hair right here. Could you imagine? So, and it probably doesn't help that I literally sit there at least once a week and tweeze out all of the gray ones. Like, I will literally sit there and pull them out. And luckily there's not a lot, but like, I was just telling my husband last night, I don't remember how we got into talking about it, but it's true. I didn't start I didn't start getting gray hair until the year I got married, which is also the year we adopted our dog. So shout out to all you human moms out there. Cause like, oh my god. Honey, how are you living? Okay. So this does not have to be perfect. Metaphor. True statement. Okay. Oh. I do like them to be even. And I like them to be lower. This has just kind of been like the last like week or so, like my go-to hairstyle. Because it's out of my face. And but I still wear it down. Because I've pulled my hair back so tight for so many years. I'm like my poor little balding head. And then I watch like videos where I have my hair down and there's like no, like it's like it's like permanently stuck back. Okay, I feel like Mrs. Doubtfire where her cake face is melting. Here's a true statement. I legitimately get like sad when I think about the fact that Robin Williams is not alive anymore. Like, gosh. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, work. Hair is brushed. Face mask is on. Yeah, so I've been talking to a few of you in the comments on the nail polish video and then on a, on the nail polish video about nail polish and nail art, and like, oh man, I used to have Instagram back in the day, and I used to post like pictures of my nail art on there, and I'm wondering, like, I deactivated my Instagram account in 2020, I want to say. I'm wondering, like, if I go back in, first of all, good luck remembering the password. But, like, do you think if I went back into it and pulled up pictures of my old nail art, you'd be interested in me, like, recreating those looks? Because, my nails obviously are stubs, so, like, there won't be any good, like, noise from that, but maybe you might like it. So I've got this literal train case is full of nail polish. So one of the looks that I used to do all of the time, because one, it is really simple to do, but it's fun to do and doesn't take a lot of effort. It's called like a splatter paint mani. So you paint like your base color, and then you take, don't come for me, I get it, I know you don't, you're preaching to the choir here, totally get it, but you take a plastic straw and you cut it. I usually cut them into like 3 or 4 segments, and then you dip. So you take a paper plate, this one's red, but you just kind of like pour a little bit in there and dip it, and then you blow it and it splatters onto your nail. I mean, the cleanup is like kind of but yeah, maybe I'll do one of those. I specifically was thinking about one that I had done on like a snow day back when I lived in New York, and it was like this cute like pastel mani. So I'm thinking I'll use these Sinful Colors Sail La Vie. I tried and true. I love this color. What about this? This could be cute. I don't even know if I want to say it. This is the Sinful Colors Quick Bliss in the color Climax. Don't flag me. Climax. It's spelled CLIMAXXX. Okay. I'm just using it. I didn't make up the name. Okay. I'm thinking of a fabric. No. This one. I love this color too. This is, I got this from Five Below a million years ago. Oh, and the color name is coconut. coconut. We want to get like a minty green in there. Minty green. Minty cocoa. Okay. Alright, we gotta shake her. We gotta shake her up because it's been a minute. But this is the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear in Mint Sorbet. Ooh. Yeah, I want to get really excited about that because I used to do nail art probably like 2012. No, definitely before that, but definitely the height of it, I think I want to say it was like 2012 to 14. And then when I moved, I don't know, maybe longer than that. When I moved to Florida and started working for Disney, the first job I had was in food and beverage. And you can't, like, Disney's policy, if you work with food, you can't have anything. Like, it has to be your nails, your fingernails can't go over the tip of your nail. You can't even have a clear coat on. Like, your nails have to be like naked. You can't wear acrylics even if they're natural. Like, literally it has to be your natural stubby nail. And that like killed me. It was a knife in the heart because I'm super into nail polish. It's like kind of burning. So anyway, yeah, so I worked there and then I was able to do Disney. They're a little bit more lenient now, but Disney was really strict on nail polish back in the day too. Like, you couldn't wear black, no metallics, no sparkles. All of your nails had to be painted the exact same color. And I'm like, this is doo-doo because, like, what fun is that? Like, so I resorted to wearing like a lot of like office appropriate and like French tip like kiss nails that I would glue on and stuff like that, because it like couldn't be bright colors. There literally was on like the Disney cast member hub website, there was a color wheel. It was literally called the nail color wheel, and it was tiny, and it literally showed you the only colors you could wear, and that was it. Like, anything else, like, you could get written up for it. I was like, I mean, did I go outside the color wheel? Yeah, I did. Did I get in trouble? No. But yeah. So then when I worked, so that was when I worked for Disney Vacation Club, I got to wear like fakes, and that was better. But then after 2020, when I went to work at Disney Springs, back in food and beverage, so back to no nails. So long story long is that I'm really excited about the idea of like doing nail stuff again. Okay, we definitely need a purple in here. I was really hoping, here's the thing, this happened to me. I was hoping for a lighter purple in this, but I think because it'll be like splatter, it might not be as light as I think. This is the Sinful Colors in the color Tempest. Okay, what do we think about these? What is this color story giving us? What if we eliminated the green? What if, no. What if we did, I have an idea. We'll make this work. Okay. Let me take this off, go get my illegal plastic straws, and we'll paint some nails. Okay, so I took the mask off and I lightly like took a wet, a wet cloth, and I kind of like wiped the excess off. I was gonna paint my nails, but then I realized I have this whole like setup here going on, so let's do makeup and then we'll do nails, because I don't want to like deconstruct this and then. So we'll try and zoom in on my face a little bit. Hi. So, yeah, I had filmed this makeup part like a couple days ago, and for some reason, I just wasn't happy with it. So, we are going in, and we are refilming it. It that's right. I was soft speaking last time. So we go soft speak. It didn't come out bad last time. It just, you know what I mean? So, I have my Mac Miller shirt back on, which is clean, by the way. I have my makeup bag. My makeup bag here. And I'm looking for. So the first step that I did, I took a shower, washed my face. I used the Equate Beauty All Day Moisturizing Lotion for sensitive skin. I like to get this at Walmart. It is the generic of the Oil of Olay, which to me works just as well, but this is cheaper. So this is what I use. That's on. Primer, when I film and I'm not going outside, because two things. One, this primer does not have sunscreen in it, no SPF, so honey, I ain't wearing that outside. And two, I find that I like to use these little, I have a bunch of these little samples, which I don't know because I haven't purchased anything from Ulta in a while, so I guarantee people just give them to me. But this is the Hydrating Face Primer by Ulta Beauty, mineral oil free, paraben free, coconut water for hydration. So like I said, I will use this when I'm filming because one, I'm not going outside, and two, I find that when my face heats up, which happens often in Florida, I will find that my mascara, especially for my lower lash, because my lashes are longer, will transfer onto here, but not when I set it with my normal primer. So that's what we're doing today. We're filming, so we're putting this primer on. I will show you the primer that I normally use. I tried and true. This is the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio. It has SPF 30 in it. This lotion that I use also has, so this is SPF 15. This is SPF 30. And then I use another product with SPF in it. But yeah, this is the Primer and Base Blur and Defend in the number 500. This stuff works. I live in a very warm climate, except for like the last couple days it's been very cold. And by very cold, I mean like in the 30s and 40s. Hello, Central Florida. So I use that in the summer, and my makeup is like, that's me being snatched. Okay, so what I use on top of my primer, I give it like a couple minute or two to dry. I have a towel in my lap. I'm not just wiping my greasy paws on my on my clothes here. This is the CoverGirl CG Smoothers BB Cream in number 810, light to medium. It is a tinted moisturizer and sunscreen, has broad spectrum SPF 21. Like, just lie to me and say it's 20. Like, it's either 20 or it's not. Why 21? Like, anyway, love this. Love this stuff. This is what I use in place of a foundation. I used to wear foundation for years and years and years. Here we go. I don't use a lot of it. Yeah, I haven't worn foundation in a few years now. One, because I just felt like, now I guarantee a lot of it was user error, and it just like was cakey and meh. But yeah, it wasn't hitting for me. And to be honest, ever since going back on the pill, I found that my skin has been a lot clearer, and I didn't feel the need to cover up as much, if that makes sense. I just make sure that I blend it into my hairline, pull it back to my ears, down my neck, and then if I'm going outside, I'll even blend it to the tops of my ears. Same thing with my lotion and my primer, because I feel like the tops of your ears, at least for me, are a frequently forgotten spot and get so much sun. So I next go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish in the color Light Sand. I have used the matte camo concealer before, and hold on, I got my little Dollar Tree makeup mirror here. I've used the e.l.f. Whatchamacallit? Get closer to you. Make it closer, 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 closer. I've used the matte one, and honey, when they say matte, they mean matte. And I don't need matte under my under eyes. I'm still on the hunt. Okay, so I know that the Nivea face and body cream was recommended to me for my dry under eyes. Cover up a little bit of this acne here. That's on its way out. Says you're uninvited. Yeah, so that was recommended to me for my under eyes, and I did have it in my Walmart cart, and then I was like, no, I know that, look at that. I was like, I know that I have seen that Nivea cream in Dollar Tree. I know that I have, and I am on a crusade to wait until it comes back. Has it been months? Yeah, it's been like 2 or 3 months. Has it come back? No. But I'm confident. I know I've seen that there. And it's gonna come back one day, and I'm gonna get it. Until then, my under eyes will remain dry. So, anyway, let's talk. One, I wasn't planning on filming today because on this particular day of the week, it's garbage day. And I always, every time I film on garbage day, garbage collection day, I always say, Nikki, why are you doing this? Because you have to break 700 times. Because the garbage and the recycling comes on the same day, gets picked up on the same day. So the garbage truck comes up and down the street twice, you know, like goes down one side and up the other. And then also the recycling truck does the same thing. So that's already 4 times that a big truck rolls past my house. And while you say, like, that's not too bad, like, how long could that possibly take? I never know. Like, they don't have a set schedule. Sometimes I'll hear them in, like, the 6 a.m. hour, and sometimes they won't come until 5 o'clock at night. So I always say to myself, okay, well then, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. If I continue to film on garbage day, then I have to, I can't be mad. This is the e.l.f. HD powder in clear, translucent, transparent, see-through, Casper. I don't know what you want me to say. What do you want me to say? So I just put it into the cap, go in with my beauty blender, which is not Beauty Blender brand, by the way. This is the e.l.f. I think it's like the all-over face one. It's $6. It's a dream. Here's the thing. I would love, do you know how much more productive I would feel if I got to film me putting on my makeup before I did every video? There would literally be so many extra videos, and we could just shoot the you-know-what and talk, right? But I never change up my makeup routine. I hardly ever change it up. So I would hate for you to get bored. Okay, give that a hot minute to do her thing. Next, no one here is surprised. This is the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten Color Correcting Foundation in the shade Light. Yes, the cap is broken, even though I'm a gentle lamb. Pan. We're hitting pan here. So we're going to go over, this is the Just Face It Kabuki brush. Picked this up at Walmart whenever I find them for, whenever they like, I don't want to say it's like $10. And you just like aggressively rub it into your face and neck. Just like aggressively, like don't do it lightly, do it like really aggressively, really aggressively. Pull that ear back. I'm gonna get behind the ear. So yeah, whenever I see that I'm going to be needing one of these, I buy 2. because this is like the only way that I can like properly, I don't know, I just come so accustomed to like this is like the perfect density for me. And I like to really like grind the product into my face. Like I don't want to sit there and be like, oh, come on, I got things I gotta do, all right? So yeah. So my first video, it's not that it didn't come out bad. Like I just, you know when you just have a gut feeling that something's just not sitting right. Something was like, this could be better. This could be better. And next, Laura Geller, baked bronze and brighten in fair. We're doing fair and not medium because it's winter here, and we're not as glowy as we normally are in. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you what it looks like. So I just was like, oh well. I was like, well, I really needed to edit X, Y, and Z today. This is gonna be time dedicated to refilming something that I hadn't like budgeted into my schedule. Listen, I dab it in around here, but I also don't want to give myself like a 5 o'clock shadow. So I also go really light in on the areas that I brightened up with the concealer, because we don't want to overdo it, but we also don't want it to look like defined paint by number sections on our face, okay? So yeah, and then I was like, you know what? No. If it's not worth doing right, it ain't worth doing. I was like, okay, well, would the video still make sense if I took out like the middle part? Because obviously I have the face mask and the hair brushing. Could I just like skip the makeup part? And then would I still feel like I was putting out a quality video if I went in and only did like the nail polish and the beads? And I was like, no, because my babies are going to realize in the outro that I have makeup on, that I have a full beat on. And to me, you're worth every second of time. So next, this is a BH Cosmetics brush that was gifted to me. I cannot tell you if this is meant to be for blush. Look at the way it's angled. I don't know. It just works for me and my cheeks. That's what I do. This is the BH Cosmetics Floral Blush in Honolulu Hideaway. Pan. But anyway, so I had that video fully edited, and for some reason, like it's been days, and I was like, you know what? You gotta go with your gut. And who knows, maybe this is all for nothing, and maybe you won't even make it this far into the video, but at least in my heart, I knew I wanted to give you more. So I like to go in for the nose look. I also noticed when I was editing the video that it looks like there's nothing on my face. Like I look like I just keep going in and there's no additional build. Okay, here I feel like you can see it. Let me get my mirror. And then when I like pulled back and looked in the mirror, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so much. But that's okay. I also don't really wear my makeup that I use for filming out, because I've noticed that when I do, okay, yeah, you can see it here. When I film for videos, I have to like exaggerate my makeup a little bit more to get it to show up better. So sometimes if I like go outside and walk my dog and I still have my makeup on, I have to remember that like if people are like, it's like an alarming amount of blush, that's why. Alright, so the first time around, it's my highlighter bag. Keep making magic. We're going in tried and true. This is the Wet n Wild Botanic Dream. Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Botanic Dream. These Wet n Wild highlighters My literally hanging on by the sticker. These are the best highlighters, period. Although, actually, you know what? I have never tried a Fenty highlighter, so semicolon. Semicolon. We'll put a tack in that. We'll come back. Put it in the mental corkboard until the day I try a Fenty highlighter. I've also never tried the Fenty lip glosses, even though I heard they're literally the best thing that's ever happened to lip gloss. But I can't find anything that says whether they are or not gluten-free, which leads me to believe that they might not be gluten-free. But like before I spend X amount of dollars on a lip gloss and then, you know, like have my throat feel swelling up, like it's swelling up and tingling all day, I should really find out. You know what? I should email them. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. Yeah. If you can't see me from Mars, I need more highlighter. All right, dolls. All right, next, this is kind of like more for me than it is for you sometimes, I think, because I don't know that it translates on camera, but this is the Urban Decay eyeshadow in the shade Space Cowboy. Period. You see that silver in there? I literally just take it. So like the tan shade on my skin tone doesn't really show up too much. But like it glistens. Let me get on in there. And I literally, my fingers are so cold. Is that enough? I know, literally put it on my eyes. I love this stuff. Yeah. In person, she said. Okay. I feel like I'm like blowing through this, but in a good way. Next is the Maybelline New York Total Temptation Brow Definer in the shade 310 Medium Brown. Medium brown. So on one end, you've got like this spoolie, wispy thing to brush your bushies back, your little bushy eyebrows. Which, by the way, since I filmed this the other day, I had to like weed whack down and shave my mustache again. That ain't no joke. Anybody else out there hairy and know exactly what I'm talking about? I literally tweeze my eyebrows every day. Every single day they get maintenance and care. And sometimes a little too much care. Alright, let me do my best to do this. So, Dollar Tree mirror. I know I kind of mentioned that in the beginning, but like, she's it. So, ooh, not bad, not bad. I've been lately, and by lately, I mean like, maybe last time I did my makeup and this time, I've just been kind of trying to find the natural curvature of my eyebrow and go from there. They're often sisters. No. Yeah, sisters and not twins. Let me see. So recently, this channel hit 3,000 subs. Let me pull back the curtain. Pull back the curtain a little bit and go and give you a little bit of a timeline. Hello. This channel turned 4 months old on Christmas Day. Now, if you're anything like me, before starting a YouTube channel, I had no idea how long it took, or like what it took to get monetized. Meaning how, like, what do you have to do? What criteria or credentials do you have to have before Google AdSense starts paying you for the ad revenue that you generate. And so it's kind of, I feel like it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing that I went into this channel not knowing a lot, because I think I would have really I would have really freaked myself out about what I needed to do, and probably gotten overzealous with my expectations for myself, which I still managed to do anyway, don't get me wrong. But I met the criteria needed, which is, I want to say it was 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subs. I hit it in exactly a month from when I started my channel. A month to the day. That's silly. That's like that doesn't happen. I dropped my, I think it was the 5th video I ever did, was what's in my makeup bag. And that video had pretty good views for the first 3 weeks. And then by the 3rd week, somewhere between 3 weeks and I want to say a month, 5 weeks, that video shot up to over 40,000. That video now currently, this channel's 4 months old, that video has over 46,000 views and helped my channel, one, get monetized. So I didn't make any money off of the initial views of that, but that's not the point. The point is that video got me monetized. I gained over 1,000 subscribers, I think, in a week. Yeah, I doubled my subs from 1 to 2,000 in a week. I'm almost certain. That doesn't make sense. This is the thumbnail. That doesn't make sense. It's wild. It's so wild. I literally have a picture of myself. So I have a yoga mat set up in our master bedroom on the floor. And I have a full-length body, body stand-up mirror there too. And I was sitting down to do my yoga that night or whatever, and I have a little tablet that I play my yoga videos on and go along with them too. And I have a picture of me, the reflection of me, just smiling, just grinning. And you can see in the reflection, my channel is pulled up and it says 2 subscribers. And I think that was the day I started my channel. And then the next day I uploaded my first video. 2 subscribers. And now at the point when I'm recording this channel has over 3,100 subs. And it's been 4 months. It blows my mind. And I just feel so, it just feels so right to be here with you. Oh, so that worked out like that easily? Okay. It just feels so right to be here with you and to be doing this. And this is a Revlon eyelash curler. I've heard that the Tweezerman one is better, but this one's still kicking, so we're going to use it up, and then we will invest in a better one. But anyway, long story long is that I'm just so grateful to be doing this. Every day, I just feel more and more in sync and in tune with my life and what I'm doing. And don't get me wrong, I have spent more time than I care to admit living and dying by the numbers. And what I mean by that is if a video does well or doesn't do well, or you know what I mean? but I've gotten to the point mentally where I'm like, I need to stay focused on my mission here. You know what I mean? Anytime I feel myself getting sidetracked, because it's really, YouTube makes it very easy for you to get caught up in the numbers. So like, I can't tell you how many times I've made a video and I love it and I'm so excited to put it out, and like, it doesn't get as many views as I would have hoped, and I'm like, oh my god, is it me? Did I do something wrong? And then I'm like, hey, Nick, does this video have 1 view? Does that person who viewed it, did that one person who viewed it enjoy it, thumbs up it, like it, comment something wonderful? Which, by the way, all of your comments are really nice. Like, gosh darn. This is the Maybelline Lash. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious Waterproof. I don't know what the color is. It's not listed, but if I had to guess, knowing myself, it's very black. But yeah, your comments are incredibly nice. And so I'm like, hey, if one person out there in the universe likes it and it helps them to relax and feel better and forget about life for 20 to 40 minutes, then I've done my job. So YouTube and your statistics, stop the nonsense. So I guess maybe let that be your reminder today. Don't get caught up in the numbers. Don't get caught up in the immediate results. Don't get caught up in, you know, all these stories that we make up in our heads about whether we are or not good enough for something. Look at that. Okay, sis, that's one coat. And that's why I don't use other mascaras. I don't. So, if you're out there and you're following your dream and you're passionate, and even if that one person that you help is yourself, because believe me, this channel is, I've learned so much about myself in the 4 months of doing this channel. It's wild. Then do it. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I got a lot of great response from you guys. And I hope you don't think that I'm being like insensitive for saying you guys and being like not gender inclusive when I say you guys. I don't want to say you all, because that makes it sound like divisive, like you against me type thing. But maybe it's also a New York thing. You guys is. I'm open to suggestions on replacement words or phrases from you guys, by the way. Get this lower lash, lower lash, lower lash, lower lash. Lower lash. Wow, I feel like this is like a speed round. Now, the timestamp on the camera says 33:30. And I had the camera rolling for like a minute or two while the garbage truck went by. But let's go ahead and call this a 30-minute makeup. This is like my average every day. I normally will do like an eyeliner or something because I feel like my brows kind of put extra weight on this part of my face, and then obviously I gotta put on here, I'll do it with you. This is normally what I used to film. This is the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm in the shade Boss Berry. I use this because truthfully, I don't have any, I don't really own like a lipstick. I don't wear lipstick. Normally I'll just wipe the makeup off my lips, put some chapstick on and call it a day. But when I'm filming, I like to brighten everything up a little bit, like I said. A lot of e.l.f. products. I have used the e.l.f. putty primer in the past too. I like that. The matte one, unless you have like, unless you're an amphibian, the matte one is so drying in my opinion. So maybe like don't get the matte one unless you need it. But the poreless putty primer, that's really cute. But not that I'm oh my god, how did I do that so bad? I'm not aware that that has sunscreen in it. Okay. Wow, that was really bad on that one side. What the heck? So yeah, I have the under eye concealer, I have the powder, this I don't know if it's gluten-free. I emailed e.l.f. and they said it was, but like it gives me a scratchy throat every time, so maybe like don't get this. And then I also use the e.l.f. lip lacquer in clear. I get this because it's $3. $3, honey. Walmart, probably Target. Alright. And she said she's ready to go. This is a simple little look. Oh yeah, and I use the lots of e.l.f. So, long story long is that I am so incredibly grateful for the journey that I've had so far with you. It's wild. I am super excited for this year with you, 2023. I'm loving it. And I have a lot of hope, and I'm just so grateful for literally every single person who has ever left a comment, who has ever given me a thumbs up, who has subscribed. I think later on in the video I ask you, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, which I hate doing. I didn't like doing it. I was cringing watching it, but just a gentle and kind reminder, that if you like this content and are watching it regularly, if you would just because that helps me to earn more money, and when I earn more money, I can invest more in like backdrops and props and stuff like that, and it just like I can give back and keep generating, keep putting more money back into the business. So, yeah, I've got a lot of great things planned. And what's up next in this video? What's up, Doc? I think next we make a bracelet. And then we paint our nails. How does that sound? Want to keep hanging out together today? Okay, let's do it. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I straight up was like, okay, first out, I took out the green polish, and I narrowed it down to these 4 colors because they match with the beads so perfectly. I used this bag of Creatology Springtime Mix pony beads, 9mm pony beads. Got these at Michael's, used a coupon. Yeah, if you ever see these at Michael's, pick them up. So I figured, you know what? Let's make a bracelet. If we're gonna paint our nails, we're gonna celebrate it with a bracelet. So I have this string, which I got off of Amazon, and what I'll do, so I figured out that since there are 4 colors and it takes me about like 26 beads is really the sweet spot, but since we're working in increments of 4, it's either 24 or 28. I know for me personally 28 is way too big, so we going on in for 24 and we're gonna make it work. Alright, so we have our colors. So yeah, I hope that you did not find my sharing about my YouTube creator challenges too whiny. Just being honest with you. Just trying to be open and honest with you, because you know what? This is stuff that I wish that I had known before I started a channel, And I think I don't know, I know that what I'm experiencing is applicable to pretty much many walks of life. Could be applicable to a lot of careers, you know what I mean? That's always my thing, is that when I'm training for a job, I want to hit the ground running. Even if it's literally impossible for me to know everything there is to know about my job, I want to know everything there is about my job, and I want to be the best at it right away. And I get frustrated with myself when I'm not. So, my word of advice, the takeaway from this is to give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Sit down, make a bracelet, hang with your besties on YouTube. Okay, I'm just double checking right now to make sure that I didn't mess up the pattern at all. That's it. That's literally it. And it's so fun. It's so cute. So when I cut it, this is obviously stretch cord, right? I know that's not going to look like enough on the ends to tie it, but I always pull it taut. And then I tie it a little bit tighter than I need. Actually, you know what? It's 24, not 26, so we're gonna hold on, back the truck up here. Back it up. We're gonna undo that. I forgot. It's a 24 bead bracelet, not 26, so I don't really have a lot of wiggle room. So I will use a little bit of that extra slack. And what I'll do is I'll double knot it. Because I'm not like committed to a double knot. I can undo that if I need to. Put it on, see how it feels. So you'll notice that like there is a little bit of a gap. Like if I were to push all the beads together. Hold on. There is a little bit of room right there. But then again, it's on the bottom of my wrist. So cute. So what I'll do is I'll take it off. Cut down the excess. Literally shot right off the table. Well, I have to vacuum after this anyway, so there you go. And then I'll give it a little extra. We just made our first bracelet together. Isn't it so adorable? So adorable. And it took, 5 minutes, and that's with me explaining it to you. If that, 3 minutes. Mage adorbs. Love it. Love you. Okay, next we're painting our nails. Hi friends. Alright, we going on to this nail painting. Nail polish, nail painting portion. Is this the color order we did it in? Yes. Let me move this plate out of the way. There you go. Okay, so I'm thinking just like repeat the colors, right? That's what I'm thinking. So, what else did I want to talk to you about? So, I like this nail polish. The only thing is you definitely need more than one coat of it because it's a little streaky. Just a little bit streaky. But that's in my opinion, that's what's to be like expected for that color. So 1, 2, it's 4. Here we go. Can you see? Oh, I already, dang it. I messed it up trying to get you to see. Alright, hold on, we'll fix it. The nice thing about doing a splatter paint is that it gives a lot of room for error. Meaning like you gotta do a lot of cleanup after it anyway. So if you are not perfect on your nail polish application, that's okay. Hey, if you're not perfect in life, that's okay. That's what we're all about here. Learning, growing. Okay, so we got these ones done. I feel like when whatchamacallit from the Addams Family. Is it It? No. Yeah, Cousin It? Is that Cousin It? Or is Cousin It the one that's really hairy? Thing. I used to love the Addams Family, even though it scared me. Okay. Also, please note I wear this sweatshirt all the time. It says make every day a snow day, and it has Olaf on it, and I wear this year round. So, although Christmas will have passed by the time this video comes out. Just know that this is not a Christmas video. This is a make every day a snow day video. Alright. So what else? What's the tea? What's the tea? Is this? Yeah, I have a really exciting lineup in my head for the next, well, and on paper. But I have a really exciting lineup planned out for ya. And who knows, you know what? I kind of appreciate the challenge of not having instant success in things in life, because even though I, would prefer instant gratification on pretty much anything in life, it gives me a good opportunity. Oh, I should have opened these before I painted. Oh, it gives me a good opportunity to continue to work hard, right? It keeps me on my toes. I'm not a lazy person by any stretch, but I wonder if I had hit the jackpot right away on YouTube or with anything else in life, would I have strived to be as creative? Probably not. Although, you know what? No, I'm gonna give myself a lot of credit. I always am wanting to be better and do more, but it's forcing me in a good way to give it a lot of thought and try really hard. Oh shoot, this is really hard. Frick. Okay, word to the wise, open your nail polish before you paint your nails. Oh my gosh, that was really stuck. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. I haven't painted my nails and done in this manner in a long time. So my intent today is after we're done hanging out and doing this, that probably have some lunch, sit outside with my doggie, because she always likes to go sit outside after lunch. That's our routine. Even though I don't think she'll want to sit outside today. It's very overcast and it rained a lot last night, so might not be too much sitting outside. But we did do a 1 hour, 2-mile walk this morning. So she might be a little sleepy. So, okay, we're going in for a second coat. I hope you don't mind spending this extra time together, but we're gonna do it right. So oh yeah, so after this, I was thinking I go through this thing of I'm gonna get rid of and donate and throw out everything I don't need anymore and sell all of my bags and blah 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 blah. But then I also go through this phase of I just want to own everything and I'm ready to ball out. And by ball out, I mean spend $50 and have instant remorse. But I was like, okay, you know what? I think it would be fun, and I genuinely think that sometimes it's more fun to put together, the chase is more fun than the actual, I don't want to say the kill, but you know what I mean. So I think maybe I'll do a video today. I'll see if I can work out screen recording on my laptop, and we can go through my Etsy wish list together, because if there's anything out there that's indicative of what my true spirit is, it's my Etsy wish list. I love things that are unique. I love knowing that someone made it, especially having a channel and an aspiring, working on my Etsy store. I promise you I'm working on it. I have the like domain secured, if you want to say, like the storefront is there. I just have to work on figuring out what bracelets I want to put out first. And I think that might be a little bit more doable once the 12 days are over. A little bit more space to breathe. I'm also curious to hear what you thought about 12 days, because at this point they will have passed the 12 days of videos. Did you feel like too saturated? My husband was like, maybe you're just oversaturating your audience with videos, and like that's why they're not doing well on the days when they come out, because people haven't watched them yet. And I'm like, oh gosh, I didn't even think about that. So like, I'm really sorry if you guys feel overwhelmed. I'm really sorry I didn't even think about that. Okay, this is how they're coming out so far. Little thing, colorful thing. Yeah, so I apologize if I inundated you with content. Okay, there we go. Like I said, they don't have to be perfect because you're going to splatter paint over them. But what I like to do is I'll go in with like a really, really fine makeup brush, and I use pure acetone, 100% acetone. Don't bother with this non-acetone business, honey. You want to burn your skin and your cuticles off in one swipe because that's what gets the job done. So I'll go in and like clean this stuff up. Like, hello, zoom, focus. Please, maybe if I ask nicely, please, refocus. See, like on the sides there, but also if you just wait and take a shower, just kind of like, it like rubs off. So, next thing we got going on, we have our Walt Disney World paper plate. Let me think about how I want to do this. Do I want to do the previous? Maybe I'll do blue and white together and pink and purple together. So I'll do the blue on here, the white on here, the purple on here, the pink on here. Is that cute? Should I do white? Right? Should I do white on here, purple on here, blue on here, pink on here? No, I think the blue and the white will look cute together. Okay, so I have my, please don't come for me. I have my straw cut up. It's a box of 100 that I bought like 3 years ago. Please, don't be mad at me. Okay, here's where it gets fun, and I don't know if I'll have to like cut out the blowing sounds. So I pour out like a little bit. Like seriously, that might even be too much. Actually no, there's a lot of white. So I dip it. If it's loud, I'll mute it. So I just dip it in the end. Okay, so I think the camera's trying to focus on Olaf's face. So that's what it looks like. So you obviously just like, wipe away the excess, maybe bring a Q-tip with you. But that's what it looks like. That's literally just one blow. One little blow. And if it's so like this area, please focus. Stop looking at Olaf. Don't look at Olaf. So like if you wanted to do more of that side, you can either do another blow, or sometimes what I'll do is I'll just kind of like randomly drag it on there to like fill up the side. You know what I mean? Like if I don't want to go for a whole extra Olaf, you're gonna have to go. Yeah, like if I don't want to do like a whole extra blow and like really oversaturate the yellow, then I'll just do that. All right, sometime. It's trial and error for sure. Like that round didn't really cover much, so you just go back and do it. There, that's a perfect example. Perfect. Oh my gosh, so cute. recommend doing all of the same color at once. Making sure like I fold my other fingers away so it doesn't splatter on there. Cute. Love it. Loves it. Oh, thank you, Blue. You are amazing. Okay. So I'm going to take another straw because you don't want that color like blowing onto the other ones. And see, we didn't even end up using like half of that blue. So now we know we can go in at a different area on the plate, pour a little bit. Because you can always pour more, you can't pour it back in the bottle. So sometimes you get one that's like really oversaturated with the splatter color, but you know what? That's like that's part of it. You know what I mean? It looks really cool. So now these two complement each other. Like they're very similar, but also different if you take a closer look. So now the blues and the yellows are done, which leaves our pinks and purple. I hope you like this. I hope this is fun. As entertaining as it is for you as it is for me, because I have a really good time. Yeah, look, we didn't even end up using all of that cream colored, so it's all you need. A little dollop of daisy here. Oop. Okay. And again, if you hold it closer to your nail, it'll splatter more. If you hold it further away, you might get less. I'd also recommend picking opaque nail polish colors. Like, don't use ones that are a little bit see-through or very light, because when they splatter, they won't have as much of a visual impact. Don't try using glitter, because I've already been there, done that. It doesn't work. Also, I'm not giving you the finger, please. I'm sorry. Excuse me. All right, so obviously keep in mind your workspace may get a little dirty. But this is like my little everything table, so what do you think? Cute, cute. I kind of like it. I kind of like the contrast. I'll clean it up a little bit, see how it goes, see how I feel about it. But it matches our bracelet, which is really adorable. So then next, I've had this bottle for so long, I keep refilling it. But this is the Seche Vite, S-E-C-H-E space V-I-E-T-E dry fast top coat. I have been using this religiously for years and 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 years. And I glove it on there. I make sure I get the ends. And you put it on, you saw I just finished painting these nails. You put it on while your polish is still a little bit wet. It doesn't move it. I don't know. I don't understand how this works. I don't know the science behind it. It doesn't smear it. It doesn't drag it. I couldn't tell you how it works. But this stuff stays on. Stays on and on and on. I gotta figure out, it's the angling of this style video is so difficult, because if I do it from the side, you know, it's not head on. I literally just smeared my nail polish again. Yeah, I tried setting it up so you're like over my shoulder, but I get that, I don't know. So we'll work on this. It's a work in progress. That's the other thing. It's all about learning and growing. It's not about being perfect. It's about how you adapt and learn and grow. All right, cuties. This is the final look. It's drying. Might have a little lunch and then take you on a tour. Take you on a tour of my Etsy wish list. Stop looking at Olaf. Etsy wish list. And you can see me type. I've had a lot of fun hanging out with you today. A lot of fun. I could do this pretty much every morning. So thank you. If you want to see more videos like this, please let me know. Please, if you watch this channel and are not subscribed, Yeah, so I had a lot of fun.